Good morning once again. So, welcome sa Partnership and Corporate Accounting natin. So, we are now in our lesson 8. Okay? Changes in partners equity. Ayan, the solution. So, part 1. So, changes in partners equity. So, at the end of this lesson, we should be able to define the solution and enumerate the different causes of the solution. Ayan, revise the partner's equity after recording the dissolution. Okay? So, that will be our objectives for this lesson 8. So, once again, if you have any queries regarding the lesson, please free to message me on Messenger. Okay? So, I will play again a video made by Ma'am Carmela.
Changes in partners equity or after dissolution. So, part 1. So, mahaba-haba itong topic na to. Kaya mayroon siyang part 1, part 2, and I think hanggang part 3 yata. So, ayan. So, let us start with the legal provision for dissolution. So, Articles 1828 of the new Civil Code define dissolution as a change in the relation of the partners ceasing to be associated in carrying on the business. So, dissolution, ito yung mag-e-end na yung partnership. So, the partners will put an end to the partnership. So, ayaw na nilang ituloy yung partnership. So, i-dissolve na nila. Ayan, or may mga certain causes kung bakit hindi na matutuloy yung partnership. So, tatanggalin na nila yung business nila. Mawawala yung partnership, syempre mawawala din yung business. Ayan, or like for example, mawawala yung isang partner, madidissolve yung partnership, kailangan nilang gumawa ulit ng panibagong i-revise yung partnership nila. So, yun yung mga nagkakos ng dissolution. So, ito yung disadvantage ng isang partnership. Kasi madali siyang ma-dissolve or madali siyang ma-end. Ayan. So, the legal provisions, Article 1830 and 1831 further give 4 causes of dissolution. So, ano itong causes ng dissolution or bakit nag-end yung partnership? Number 1, by the act of the partners, like when the partnership purpose or objective has already been accomplished or by mutual agreement of the partners. Maaaring pinag-agrihan nila na, pinag-agrihan ng mga partners na titigil na nila yung partnership nila or ititigil na nila yung business nila. Kaya mag-e-end yung partnership. So, bakit nila ititigil yung partnership? So, maaaring kasi na-achieve na nila yung purpose nila or na-achieve na nila yung objective or goals nila. Like, for example, kailangan lang naman nila makalikom ng, like, for example, 300,000 for certain causes. Ayan. So, nalikom na nila yon. Ayan. So, tatanggalin na nila yung partnership nila. So, mag-e-end na yung partnership. Ayan, na-achieve na nila yung purpose nila, yung goals nila, or yung objectives nila. So, number 2, when one of the partners decided to withdraw from the partnership. So, like for example, umalis yung partnership or ayaw na niya, 'di ba? Alis na siya umalis yung isang partner doon sa partnership. So, si partner A, partner B, at partner C. So, aalis na si partner C. So, ang matitira na lang is si partner A at saka si partner B. So, i-revise or madi-dissolve na yung partnership. I-revise na nila yung articles of co-partnership nila kung ayaw nilang ma-dissolve yung partnership. So, i-revise nila, then magpapatuloy si partner A at saka si partner B. Ayan, madi-dissolve yung partnership ni A, B, and C. Tapos, gagawa ng panibagong articles of co-partnership si partner A at saka si partner B. Tapos, yun yung panibagong partnership nila. Ayan. So, pag umalis yung, like for example, umalis yung or nag-withdraw or aalis yung isang partner, maaaring mag-ibang bansa siya. Ayan, ganon. Number 3, by operation of law, like when an event makes it illegal for the business to be carried on. Like for example, may nakita yung government na fraud na nangyayari or illegal na nangyayari dun sa business. Siyempre, papatigil nila yon yung operation ng business, madi-dissolve yung partnership, papaklose nila yung business. Or a partner dies or becomes insolvent. Like for example, namatay yung isang partner, si partner C namatay, ayan, syempre matitira na lang si A saka si B, so i-dissolve na nila yung partnership, then i-revise nila yung articles of co-partnership, ayan. Or becomes insolvent. Pag sinabi natin insolvent, as in wala na talagang pambayad, like for example, wala nang puro loss na lang yung nakakuha ng business, hindi sila nagge-generate ng profit. Like for example, tapos lahat na ng assets ni partner A or assets ni partner A kinontribute na niya, wala na siyang kukuhanan pang iba. Ayan, so nagkanda-utang na siya. So very insolvent na siya, wala na siyang pambayad. Ayan, very lost na siya. Ayan, puro deficit na siya. Ayan, so wala na talaga siyang pambayad. Ayan, so madi-dissolve yung partnership, lalo na kapag ayaw mag-contribute ng mga ibang partners para ma-cover up yung insolvency ni partner A. Ayan. Or by the civil interdiction of any of the partners. Like for example, dedemanda yung isang partner laban sa mga ibang partners. Ayan. Number 4 is by judicial decree like insanity of a partner. For example, nabaliw yung isang partner, napunta sa mental hospital, syempre, incapable na siya para mag-run ng business. So, i-dissolve na nila yung partnership nila. Ayan. So, i-revise din nila yung articles of co-partnership ng natirang partners. Or by the commission of fraud. Like, for example, nangurakot pala yung manager or yung managing partner, di ba? Doon sa loob ng business, nangurakot pala. Ayan. So, nalaman ng mga partner, syempre, hindi nila papalagpasin yun, dedemanda nila, tatanggalin nila yung nangungurakot na partner. Syempre, madi-dissolve din yung partnership. So, accounting procedure just before the dissolution. Syempre, bago mag-dissolve, or bago yung i-put an end ng mga partners dun sa partnership, kailangan nila munang, may mga kailangan silang gawin para ma-distribute, diba, yung mga assets nila, yung liabilities, yung mga shares sa net income or loss. Ayan. So, kailangan mo nang i-update yung mga yon, or yun yung mga kailangan gawin before nila i-dissolve ng totally yung partnership. Ayan. So, number 1, update the capital accounts of the partners as of dissolution date by revaluing the partnership assets. So, update mo yung capital accounts. Like, for example, syempre yung mga, yung kinontribute, like, for example, ni partner A na building. Syempre, nung kinontribute niya yon, naging 500,000 pa yung amount niya. Ayan. So, ngayon, after 5 years, i-dissolve na nila yung partnership. Hindi naman na 500,000 pa din yung amount ng building, 'di ba? Maaaring nag-depreciate na siya, so naging 300,000 na lang. So i-update nila yung capital contribution ni partner A, syempre gagawin na nilang 300,000 na lang 'yon. Ayan yung value ng building nila, yung partnership assets. Ayan. Or like for example, yung value ng mga value ng assets ng partnership, yung ari-arian ng partnership. Syempre, may mga nag-appreciate, may mga nag-depreciate. I-update nila lahat ng mga yon. Ayan. Determining the profit share of the partners from the last statement of financial position to dissolution date. So, i-determine nila kung magkano ba yung hati nila, kung ang huling pag-distribute nila ng profit is noong December 2020, tapos magdi-dissolve sila ngayong May 2021. Ayan, so hindi nila naibigay yung hindi pa nila na-distribute yung profit as of from January 1, 2021 to May 2021. Ayan, so i-update nila yun, i-distribute nila yung profit ng or yung hatian sa, or yung hati-hati sa profit from January 1 to May 31, 2021. Ayan. Next is closing their drawing accounts. Syempre, may mga winidraw yung mga partners na cash or inventories or ano man yan. So, i-close yung mga yon. So, ileless na sa kanilang capital accounts or yung mga capital contributions nila. Number 2, if the dissolution contemplated upon was not provided for in the articles, the terms and conditions for the dissolution should be ascertained from the partners. So, kung yung terms and conditions ng dissolution is hindi provided sa articles of co-partnership, ayan, so, hindi nila alam or hindi nakasulat doon sa articles of co-partnership kung paano yung hatian ng profit kapag nag-dissolve yung partnership or kung paano yung hatian ng partnership asset kapag nag-dissolve yung partnership. Kapag yun hindi provided doon sa articles of co-partnership, dapat before dissolution, makapag-agree yung mga partners kung paano nila hatiin yung mga assets ng partnership. Like for example, so dapat may agreement, oral agreement kung paano nila hatiin yung mga yun. Ayan. So, number 3, record the dissolution or change in the partner's equity. Dahil sabi nga natin, may mga changes sa partner's equity na mangyayari pag nag-dissolve yung partners, may mga madadagdag, may mga mababawas sa contributions nila. Ayan. So, i-record natin yung mga changes na mga yun. Ayan. So, revise the partner's equity. Dahil lang yung mga changes, ayan, i-revise na natin yung partner's equity ng bawat partners. So, pag sinabi natin partners equity, di ba, dito natin makikita yung mga contributions ng mga partners, kung magkano yung mga winidraw ng mga partners, ayan, during the operation of the business. So, i-revise, update natin lahat yun, and then revise natin yung partners equity dun sa financial statement natin. So, articles of co-partnership redrawn. So, it is important to redraw the articles of co-partnership upon dissolution. So, ipag sabi natin redraw is parang revise. I-revise natin yung articles of co-partnership upon dissolution. So, like for example, may umalis na isang partner. Diba, doon sa articles of co-partnership provided doon yung mga pangalan ng mga partners, kung magkano yung capital contributions nila, kung sino yung magmamanage, kung sino yung general or limited partners, ayan, kung magkano yung sharing nila sa profit, kung ano yung manner of dissolving or liquidating the partnership. So, kapag nag-withdraw yung isang partner, syempre, tatanggalin dapat nila yun doon sa articles of co-partnership. So, i-revise nila yung articles of co-partnership nila. So, tatanggalin nila, for example, si A, B, and C, umalis si partner C, tatanggalin nila yung pangalan ni partner C doon sa articles of co-partnership. Ayan, kaya mare-redraw or mare-revise yung articles of co-partnership. And of course, yung division of profit or loss. Like for example, ang hatian nila is 70, 30, and 20. So, si partner C, yung 20% yung hati niya sa net income or net loss ng business. Ayan, so, syempre, pag umalis si partner C, so, 70 tsaka 30 na lang yung matitira. So, saan nila i-allocate yung 20%? Ayan, so, kailangan nilang i-revise ni partner A tsaka ni partner B yung hatian nila sa profit or loss. Like for example, sabi nila 50-50 na lang tayo or 50% sa'yo, 50% sa akin, sabi ni partner A. Ayan, so, re-revise na din nila yung tatanggalin din nila or re-revise nila yung articles of co-partnership nila. So, syempre, yung duties and responsibilities of each partner din. Like, for example, si partner C yung general partner, tapos si A and B is limited partners lang. Ayan. So, kailangan nilang i-revise yung articles of co-partnership kasi kailangan kahit limited partnership sila, kailangan may isang general partner pa din. Bakit? Para kapag na-dissolve or para kapag wala nang pambayad yung partnership doon or wala nang pambayad yung asset or wala nang pambayad yung hindi na sapat yung cash or yung assets ng partnership para pambayad dun sa outside creditors, ang role ng general partner is siya yung magbabayad up to his personal property. So, lahat kahit yung bahay niya, pwede niyang ibayad. Ayan, lahat ng personal property niya. Unlike sa limited partner na hanggang dun lang sa contribution nila sa partnership yung ibabayad nila. So, hindi sila pwedeng habulin ng up to their personal properties. Ayan. Ayan. So, kailangan i-redraw or i-revise yung articles of co-partnership. Ayan. updating partners' equity before dissolution. So, before you put an end to the partnership, kailangan syempre mo nang i-update yung partner's equity kasi may mga changes na nangyayari doon, di ba? So, if the dissolution takes place rather than the end of the accounting period, the partner's equity must be determined at this point. So, this is made possible by updating their capital accounts for revaluation of assets, if any. Yung sabi natin kanina, kapag may nagbago sa value ng mga assets, i-revalue natin yung assets or papalitan natin yung mga value or yung amount ng mga assets doon sa books ng partnership. Ayan. Recording share in the undistributed profits or loss. Like for example, meron kasi tayong tinatawag na reserve income or ito yung mga contingent or yung mga nasa retained earnings or reserve retained earnings, yung mga ganon. So, yun is yung mga tinatawag nating like for example, meron silang na-generate in 1 year, meron silang na-generate na 500,000 yung partnership. So, may na-generate silang income na 500,000. So, itatabi nila like for example, yung 100,000. Tapos, ang ilalagay nila yun dun sa restricted retained earnings. So, ang restricted retained earnings is doon nila nilalagay yung mga income na hindi nila pwedeng i-distribute. Kasi kapag may nangyari, like for example, may nangyaring sakuna, or may nangyari na, like for example, may mga contingent event na nangyari, or yung mga hindi inaasahang ng pangyayari. So, doon sila kukuha ng, like for example, pera, or pang-cover doon sa nangyari na sakuna. Ayan. So, kaya nila hindi di-distribute yung 100,000. However, kapag na-dissolve yung partner, tapos nandun pa din yung amount ng 100,000 doon sa restricted retained earnings, tapos magdi-dissolve yung partner, syempre, kailangan i-distribute yung amount na yon. So, i-distribute sa mga partners. Ayan, i-update na natin yung partners equity ng mga partners. Ayan. Letter C is closing the drawing accounts. Ayan. So, closing the drawing accounts, sabi nga natin is yung i-close na lahat ng withdrawal accounts ng mga partners. So, i-0-0 natin yung withdrawal accounts ng mga partners, itatanggalin or ililess natin sa kanilang capital contributions or capital accounts. Ayan. So, yun. So, let's take a look at the sample illustration in your module. Ayan. Ayan. So, to illustrate, tingnan nyo tong example na to. To illustrate, assume that a partnership of Alex and Amado decided to dissolve their partnership and admit Adrian as a new partner on March 31, 2010. So, they agreed to revalue the land. Ayan. They agreed to revalue the land 262,500 and distribute the profit reported by the accountant for the first quarter amounting to 300,000. So, i-dissolve nila dahil may ma-admit silang partner o meron sila ulit, may bagong partner na papasok, si Adrian. So, syempre, kailangan nilang i-dissolve yung partner. Bakit? Idadagdag na nila yung pangalan ni Adrian doon sa Articles of Co-Partnership. So, bago nila i-dissolve yung or bago nila i-admit si Adrian, kailangan muna nilang i-dissolve yung partnership para ma-revise nila yung Articles of Co-Partnership. So, they agreed to revalue the land by 262,500 and distribute the profit reported by the accountant for the first quarter amounting to 300,000. So, meron silang, for first quarter, meron silang 300,000 na reported profit. So, ni-revalue nila or ni-revise nila yung value ng land, naging 262,500 na siya. So, the partners will be able to review 25,000 each during first quarter of the 2010. Oops, sorry. Ayan. So, the financial position as of December 31, my God. So the financial position as of December 31, 2019 exhibit among the others their capital accounts at 400,000 for Alex. So merong 400,000 si Alex doon sa capital accounts niya. Tapos si Amado meron siyang 600,000. So the articles of co-partnership provided profit distribution based on capital contribution. So yung profit nilang 300,000 or yung amount na makukuha nila sa revaluation of asset, hahatiin nila based on their capital contribution. So si Alex meron siyang 400,000, tapos si Amado meron siyang 600,000. Ayan. So ito yung computation. So land, ayan. So tingnan muna natin yung revaluation ng asset. So sila naging 262,500 yung amount niya. Ayan. So ngayon i-distribute natin yung revaluation of asset na 262,500. Ayan, nag-increase yung value na ng 262,000. So di-distribute natin yan to Amado and Alex. So magbe-base tayo dun sa capital contribution nila na 400,000 and 600,000. Ayan, ito 600,000 and 400,000. So paano yung nung lesson natin nung last, tinuro ko kung paano mag-distribute ng profit or loss based on capital contribution. So i-add natin sila. 400,000 plus 600,000 is 1 million. So, yun yung magiging denominator natin. So, ito yung computation niya sa baba. Ito. Ayan. So, 1 million. So, yun yung magiging denominator natin. Tapos, 400,000 divided by 1 million. So, 400,000 yung capital, yung contribution or yung capital account ni Alex as of December 31, 2019. So, divided by 1 million, which is yung total ng capital accounts nila, pag pinag-add as of December 31, 2019, multiplied by 262,000 na revaluation ng land. So, 262,500 is 100, so 400,000 divided by 1 million times 262,500 is 105,000. Yung magiging hati ni Alex doon sa revaluation ng land. So, tingnan natin kung tama. So, 400,000 divided by 1 million, ayan, equals 0.40. Ayan, or equals 40% times 262,500 na revaluation ng revaluation nung land. So, ayan, so tama, 105,000 yung magiging hati ni Alex as of December 31, 2019 doon sa revaluation of asset or yung land. Magkano naman yung kay Amado? So, ganun din. 600,000 which is yung capital contribution niya, ayan, divided by 1 million which is yung total ng capital contribution nila as of December 31, 2019. So, multiplied by 262,500 which is yung amount ng revaluation ng land. So, 157,500 yung magiging hati ni Amado. So, 105,000 plus 157,000 is 262,500. Bakit ba nagkaganto? Sorry guys. Ayan. So, ganun lang siya. Ayan. So, ngayon, meron silang sabi dyan, merong na-generate na profit na 300,000 noong first quarter. So, hatiin muna nila yan bago nila i-dissolve yung partnership. So, ito siya sa baba. So, based din ito sa capital contribution nila. Sabi nga natin, 1 million yung total. So, 300,000 paghahatian nilang dalawa yun based on their capital contribution. So, paano gagawin doon? yung 400,000 ulit na capital contribution ni or capital account ni Alex noong December 31, 2019 divided by 1 million, which is yung total na capital accounts nila Alex and ni Amado as of December 2019. 40 times multiplied by 300,000 na naging profit nila or net income nila noong first quarter. Ayan. So, 120,000 yung kay Alex. Ito. 120,000 kay Alex. How about kay Amado? So, ganun din. Magkano yung capital account ni Amado? 600,000 divided by 1 million. Ayan. Multiplied by 300,000. Ayan. So, 180,000 kay Amado. Ayan. So, 180,000 plus 120,000 is tama, 300,000. Ayan. So, ganun lang siya, guys. Basta tatandaan nyo, ang 300, yung net income or net loss is dito siya sa, ang account niya is income and expense summary. Ayan. Next is, ayan. So, close naman natin yung mga drawing accounts or yung mga profit sharing less yung mga regular withdrawals ng mga partners. So, ito. So, 120,000, ito siya, 120,000 na nandito sa drawing account ni, i-close natin itong mga drawing accounts, diba? Close na natin yung mga withdrawal accounts. Ayan. So, itong kay Alex, itong 120,000 less yung 25,000. Saan nakuha yung 25,000? Sabi dyan, the partners will able to review 25,000 each during the, or ito kasi withdraw to. Sorry guys. Withdraw ito. Ayan. So, the partners will be able to withdraw 25,000 each during the first quarter of 2010. So, may na-withdraw silang to 25,000 during the first quarter ng 2010. So, yun yung ilaless natin dito sa may drawings nila. Ayan. So, di ba kapag nag-withdraw, entryhan natin, like for example, entryhan natin yung withdrawal nila nung 2010. So, si Alex nakapag-withdraw ng nag-withdraw ng kano? 25,000 na cash noong first quarter ng December 2010. So, ganun din si Amado. So, kasi nga sabi dyan, the partners. Ayan. So, nag-withdraw siya ng 25,000 din. Bakit ang daming zero? Tapos, kaning nabawas na sa cash natin, 50,000. Ayan. So, ito yung, pag inentryhan natin yung withdrawal nila Alex at ni Amado nung first quarter ng 2010, so, ito yung magiging looks niya. Ayan. So, ngayon, itong mga drawings na to, tatanggalin or i-close na natin sila. So, itatransfer na natin sa capital accounts ng mga partners. Etong hati nila sa profit, na which is 120,000 kay Alex, less natin yung winidraw niya na 25,000 na cash noong first quarter. So, ito yon. So, 95,000. So, kulang yung, or sobra pa yung profit na, ang tawag dito? Sobra yung profit niya or share niya ng profit na pambayad dun sa winidraw niyang cash. Ayan. So, meron siyang, ayan, so, tingnan natin. Ayan. So, 120,000 less 25,000. Ito 120,000 na share niya ng profit less yung 25,000 na winidraw niyang cash, which is equal to 95,000. Ito. Ayan. Paano naman kay Amado? So, meron siyang hati na 180,000 sa profit. Ilaless natin yung winidraw niyang cash na 25,000. So, magiging 155,000. So, itatransfer natin itong mga drawing accounts nila sa kanilang capital account. So, kay Alex, 95,000. Kay Amado, 155,000. So, this is to close the drawing accounts, the profit share less regular drawings made by the partners. Ayan. So, ito yung gagawin nila before dissolution. Itong A, B, and C na to. So, after the dissolution, ito na yung at the dissolution date or nandito na yung May 31. Ayan. Or December 31, 2019. Ayan. So, magdi-dissolve na yung partnership. So, ito yung magiging update sa capital contributions ni Amado at saka ni Alex. So, at the dissolution date, the partners' capital accounts, capital balances are, ayan, so si Alex, di ba kanina mayroon siyang 400,000 na capital accounts. So, i-add natin yung 105,000 which is yung hati niya dun sa may, ito, sa revaluation ng asset. Ito yan, 105,000. So, kung makikita nyo, ang i-update natin dito is yung, ito, capital niya. Dahil nga, i-update natin yung capital, ang kukunin lang nating amount is yung mga capital na transaction nila or yung mga transaction na naka-apekto sa capital account ng mga partners. So, si Alex, may 400,000 siyang capital account noong December 31, 2019. Tapos, before ma-dissolve yung partnership, nag-revalue sila ng asset. So, tumaas yung value ng land. So, yung taas ng yung increase doon sa value ng land, paghahatian nila yun ni Amado. Yun yung 105,000 na nilagay natin kay Alex na hati niya. So, magkano yung magiging capital balance ni Alex at the dissolution date? 600,000. Ayan. Kay Amado naman is meron siyang 600,000 na capital contribution as of or capital account as of December 31, 2019 plus 157,500 na hati niya dun sa revaluation ng asset. So, magiging 912,500. So, bakit hindi natin pinansin itong BNC na transaction? Kasi itong B na transaction, ito din yung nandito sa C. So, clinose lang natin itong B transaction dun sa C transaction. Ayan. So, ayan. Ganun lang, guys. Ang mag-close or mag-update ng capital contribution or partner's equity before or at the dissolution date. Ayan. So, admission of a new partner by purchase. Sorry. So, admission of new partner, madi-dissolve din kasi yung partnership pa kapag nakapag-admit tayo or mag-a-admit tayo ng bagong partner. Like, for example nga, si B at saka C, admit nila si partner or si A saka partner A saka B. Si AB partnership, i-admit nila si C or isasama nila si partner C sa kanilang partnership. So, magiging partnership na nila is A, B, and C. So, madi-dissolve yung partner ni A saka ni B. Madi-dissolve yung AB partnership, magiging ABC partnership na siya. So, isasama na nila yung pangalan ni partner C doon sa Articles of Co-Partnership. So, maaaring yung pag-admit sa partner is by purchase. Pag sinabi natin by purchase, yung like for example, bibilhin ni partner C yung certain interest or yung share ni partner A. Or like for example, yung 50% na share ni partner A or yung stocks ni partner A doon sa partnership or yung 50% ng interest ni partner A, bibilhin ni partner C para ma-admit siya sa partnership nila. Ayan. So, So, yun yung admission of a new partner by purchase. So, bibili si bagong partner doon sa existing partners. Number 1, the new partner buys interest from and pays directly to the current partners. Hence, the transaction is personal between or among partners. So, sabi nga natin, bibilhin ni partner, like for example nga si partner C, bibilhin niya yung partner's interest ni partner A or certain amount na yung partner's interest ni partner A dun sa partnership. So, number 2, generally, the asset of the partnership are not affected. So, unless specifically stated in the problem, since the payment of the buying partner, be it cash or property, goes directly to the selling partner. So, walang epekto dapat yan kay, like for example, yung pagbili ng partner A, or pagbili ni partner C ng interest kay partner A, wala dapat epekto yun sa assets or yun sa may, ang tawag dito, sa assets doon ng partnership. So, ang maapektuhan lang doon is yung contribution ni partner A or yung interest ni partner A. Ayan. So, number 3, the accountant record only a transfer of interest from the selling partner to the buying partner. So, the pro forma entry will be selling the selling partner, or like for example, si A, pinenta niya yung partner interest niya kay partner C. So, siya yung magiging dito sa selling partner. Babawasan natin yung contribution or yung interest ni partner A, itatransfer natin kay partner C kasi binili ning partner C. So, ito yung pro forma entry or ito yung format na entry. So, the partner's equity will therefore remain the same beforehand and after the dissolution. So, ayan. So, tingnan natin yung sample illustration. So, ngayon, na-discuss natin tong apat na to na admission of a new partner by purchase. So, ngayon, titingnan natin yung sample illustration sa inyong module. Ayan. So, illustration. The updated capital accounts of Anna, Zina at the dissolution date are 200,000 and 300,000 respectively. So, si Anna, meron siyang 200,000 na contribution or capital account noong dissolution date. Tapos, si Zina, meron siyang 300,000 na capital account noong dissolution date. So, the share profit or loss 2:3. Ayan. So, Pura was admitted by Anna and Zina based on the following. So, inadmit nila si Pura based on the following. So, let's take a look at the first case. Case A, transfer of interest is equal to the amount paid to the selling partner. So, ibig sabihin, ang amount na binayaran ni Pura is equal to the amount na interest na transfer sa kanya. So, amount of interest na transfer sa kanya is equal to the amount na binayaran niya. Example, Pura buys 1.5 share from Anna and pays 100,000 cash. So, binili ni Pura yung 1.5 ng capital or capital account ni Zina, binayaran yun ng 100,000. So, tingnan natin. Partners' equity before and after admission will appear thus. Partners, si partner Ana, meron siyang 200,000 before admission. Ito yun, di ba? Na capital account. So, si Zina, meron siyang partner's equity na 300,000 before admission. Ngayon, si Pura, wala pang amount yung partner's equity niya before admission kasi bago pa lang siyang papasok sa partnership. So, ang sabi dyan, Pura buys 1.5 shares from Ana and pays 100,000 cash. So, binili ni Pura yung 1.5 share ni Ana. Kaya, i-multiply natin yung 50%. So, 200,000 times 1 divided by 2 is 100,000. So, tingnan natin. Ayan. So, 200,000 times 1 divided by 2 is 100,000. So, kaya yan naka-close and open parenthesis kasi babawasan natin yung 200,000 na equity ni Ana kasi transfer niya or binenta niya to kay Pura. So, magkano na lang yung magiging partner's equity ni Ana after admission kay Pura? So, 200,000 less 100,000 is 100,000 na lang yung partner's equity ni Ana after admission or after the transfer of interest kay Pura. So, si Zina, 300,000 pa din kasi wala naman siyang binenta. So, si Pura, magkakaroon na siya ng interest dun sa partnership worth 100,000. Kasi 100,000 yung transfer or yung half or kalahati ng interest ni Ana na binenta sa kanya. So, meron na siyang 100,000. So, itong 100,000 na transfer sa kanya ni Ana, binayaran din niya ng 100,000 na cash. So, yung 100,000 na interest ni Ana na transfer kay Pura, binayaran din ni Pura ng 100,000 na cash. Ayan. So, same lang yung amount ng transfer ni Ana, same lang yung amount na binayaran ni Pura. So, kung titingnan nyo, walang pagbabago dito sa partner's equity before admission, sa total partner's equity before admission, and the total partner's equity after admission. So, walang pagbabago sa total. Ang nagbago lang is kung magkano na yung amount ng interest ni Ana at saka ni Pura. Nabawasan yung kay Ana, naging from 200,000, naging 100,000 na lang. So, saan napunta yung 100,000? Napunta na kay Pura kasi binenta niya kay Pura. Ayan. So, yun lang yung nagbago. Pero yung total amount nila is, our total partner's equity before and after the admission, walang nagbago. Bakit? Kasi 100,000 na cash na to na binayaran ni Pura, hindi yun napunta sa partnership. Napunta ito mismo kay Ana. Sa personal na cash ni Ana, hindi sa cash ng partnership. Ayan. So, let's take a look dun sa note. Sabi dyan, there is only a transfer of interest from Ana, a selling partner, to Pura, a buying partner. So, transfer lang niya yung interest niya ni Ana kay Pura. So, walang nagbago. So, the transfer of cash does not affect the partnership because it goes to Ana as payment for the interest she transferred. So, itong 100,000 nga cash nga sabi natin, hindi ito makakapagbago sa total ng partner's equity. Magbabago lang yung partner's equity ng bawat partner pero yung total hindi. Ayan. Kasi itong cash na to napunta yun kay Ana. Hindi yun napunta sa partnership. Ayan. So, kapalit ng 100,000 na cash na napunta kapalit ng 100,000 na interest na transfer ni Ana kay Pura is yung 100,000 na cash na napunta kay Ana. Pero hindi napunta sa partnership. Ayan. So, note number 3. Partner's equity before and after admission stays at 500,000. Sabi nga natin, walang nagbago. There is, however, a decrease in the capital account of the current partners, the selling partner, with the corresponding increase in the account of the new partner, the buying partner. So, ang nagbago lang dito is yung capital account or yung partner equity ni selling partner ni Ana at saka yung partner's equity or yung partner's equity ni buying partner na si Pura. Sa total, walang nagbago. Ayan. So, tingnan natin yung entry. So, binawasan natin yung kapital ni Ana kasi transfer natin to kay Pura. Tatandaan nyo na kapag nagbawas tayo ng kapital ng mga partner, i-credit natin, i-debit natin sila, So, dahil yung kay Ana, binawasan natin ng 100,000, i-debit natin yung capital account ni Ana. So, itatransfer natin yun kay Pura kasi binili ni Pura yan. So, i-credit natin yung capital account ni Pura kasi magdadagdag tayo ng capital ni Pura kasi transfer sa kanya ni Ana yung 100,000. So, i-credit natin siya kasi nagdagdag tayo. So, dun sa capital account, pag nagbawas ka, debit. Pag nag-increase ka or nagdagdag ka, credit. Ayan. So, dinebit natin si Pura at si Ana kasi nabinawasan natin yung interest niya kasi binili yun ni Pura. So, yung 100,000 na binenta ni Ana, idadagdag natin sa capital ni Pura, kaya natin i-credit yung capital ni Pura ng worth 100,000. So, ayan yung first case ng pagbebenta or admission of new partner by purchase. If the transfer of interest is equal to the amount paid to the selling partner. So, parehas lang yung amount ng transfer na ni selling partner or yung transfer ni Ana dun sa binayaran ni Pura. So, 100,000 yung transfer ni Ana, 100,000 cash din yung binayaran ni Pura sa kanya. So, second case is, ayan, transfer of interest is less than the amount paid by the buying partner. So, paano naman kung mas maliit yung transfer sa buying partner or transfer, like for example, si Ana. Yung transfer ni Ana kay Pura is mas maliit kesa dun sa binayaran ni Pura. Mas mataas yung binayad ni Pura. So, tingnan natin. So, Pura buys 1.5 interest from both partners by giving her land worth 350,000. So, pinalit niya yung land niya worth 350,000 dun sa tigkalahati ng interest ng mga ni partner na si Ana at saka ni Zina. So, parang binili ni Pura yung tigkakalahati or tig 1.5 na interest nila Ana at saka ni Zina for 350,000. So, pinalit niya yon. Ngayon, titingnan natin paano yung computation. So, si Ana daw, tatanggalin natin, multiply natin sa 1.5, 1/2 is 100,000. So, ito yung ibabawas natin sa equity ni Ana kasi ito yung binayaran ni Pura ito yung binili ni Pura sa kanya. 1.5 interest from both partners. So, magkano naman yung kalahati ng kay Zina? 300,000 times 1.5 is 150,000. So, parehas silang binilhan ni Pura or pinagbilhan ni Pura ng tigkakalahati ng interest nila. Ayan. So, 100,000 plus 150,000 equals 250,000. So, etong amount na binawas natin kay Ana at saka kay Zina, eto yung amount na binili ni Pura. So, etong amount na ibabawas natin kay Ana at saka kay Zina na worth 250,000, itatransfer natin yun kay Pura. Kaya siya nandito sa baba na 250,000. Ayan. So, magkano na lang yung equity ng bawat partner after the admission of Pura or after nating i-transfer tong interest ng nila Ana at saka kay Zina at saka ni Zina kay Pura. Ayan. So, partner's equity after admission is 200,000 less 100,000 na transfer natin kay Pura, 100,000. So, 300,000 less 150,000 is 150,000. So, kay Pura, 250,000 yung magiging equity niya. So, kung titingnan nyo din, walang nagbago dun sa total ng partner's equity. So, before admission, meron pa ding total na 500,000. So, after admission, meron pa ding total na 500,000. So, tingnan natin yung notes. There being a transfer of interest, debit to increase the capital account of Ana and Zina and credit to the increase to the capital of Pura. So, kung titingnan nyo yung 100,000 sa 150,000 na binawas natin kay Ana sa kay Zina, transfer natin yun kay Pura. So, walang nagbago dito sa total. Ayan. So, dito lang sa may partner's equity ni Ana at saka ni Zina ang nabawasan at nadagdagan kay Pura. Note number 2. The total partner's equity of 500,000 remains the same before and after admission with only decrease in the capital account of both of the current partners, selling partners, and the corresponding increase in the capital account of new partner or the buying partner. Sabi nga natin, ang nabawasan lang dito is yung capital account ni Ana at saka ni Zina, transfer natin yun kay Pura. Kaya walang magbabago sa total ng partner's equity before and after admission. So, the payment by Pura of an asset with value is more than an interest transferred to her is not relevant from the viewpoint of the partnership. So, hindi itong binayaran, kung titingnan nyo, ang transfer kay Pura is 250,000 na interest. Pero ang binayaran niya is, magkano? 350,000. So, mas mataas yung binayaran ni Pura kaysa dun sa transfer sa kanya. However, hindi yan makaka-apekto sa partnership. Kasi itong 350,000 na to is napunta to kila Ana and Zina, hindi sa partnership. Yung 100,000 dito sa 350,000 is napunta kay Ana. And yung 150,000 is napunta kay Zina, hindi sa partnership. So yung cash or yung land na ibinayad ni Pura, hindi yun napunta sa partnership. Napunta yun kay Ana at saka kay Zina in exchange of their capital interest na transfer kay Pura. Ayan. So, yun yung case letter B. Tingnan natin tong case letter C. transfer of interest is greater than the amount paid by the buying partner. So, mas mataas yung transfer kay buying partner kaysa dun sa binayaran niya. Ayan. So, example, Pura buys 2/3 interest from Zina by paying cash of 150,000. So, binili ni Pura yung 2/3 interest ni Zina ng 150,000. So, magkano yung 2/3 na interest ni Zina? Tingnan natin yung computation. Partners Ana, Zina, and Pura. So, partners equity before admission. Merong partners equity si Ana or capital account si Ana na 200,000. Ayan, si Zina is 300,000. So, out of this 300,000, 2/3 neto is binili ni Pura kay Zina. So, multiply natin sa 2/3 is 200,000. So, syempre, dahil binili ito ni Pura yung 200,000, ibibigay na natin kay Pura itong 200,000. Diba? So, ibabawas natin kay Zina yon. Bibigay natin kay Pura yon. So, partners equity, after admission, walang magbabago kay Ana kasi wala naman siyang binenta. Si Zina ang may magbabago kasi yung 2/3 ng interest niya or yung equity niya is binenta niya kay Pura. So, 300,000 less 200,000 is may magiging partners equity na lang ni Zina ng after admission is 100,000. How about kay Pura? Transfer sa kanya ni Zina yung 2/3 na binili niya, 200,000. So, magkakaroon na ng partners equity si Zina ng 200,000. So, wala pa ding pagbabago yung total. O, tingnan nyo, 150,000 yung binayad ni Pura. 150,000 na cash, pero ang transfer sa kanya is 200,000 na cash. So, mas mataas yung transfer sa kanya kaysa dun sa binayad niya. Pero walang magiging epekto, sabi nga natin, walang magiging epekto to sa total equity ng partnership kasi kay Zina lang mapupunta yung 150,000 in exchange of the 200,000 na transfer niya kay Pura. Ayan. So ngayon, ibabawas natin, i-entryhan natin, babawasan syempre natin yung 2/3 ng 2/3 dun sa interest ni Zina. Ayan, so babawasan natin ng 200,000, kaya natin siya ide-debit ng 200,000. Tapos, yung 200,000 na binawas natin kay Zina, idadagdag natin kay Pura kasi binili niya yon. So, 200,000. Ayan. So, yung mga cash na binabayad nila is huwag niyong papansinin. Ang papansinin niyo is kung magkano yung interest na transfer sa bagong partners. Ayan. So, this is to record the admission of Pura by purchase of 2/3 interest from Zina. So, case letter D or the number 4 case. Sabi dyan, transfer of interest with revaluation of asset upward adjustment. So, revaluation of asset, sabi nga natin, i-revalue natin yung asset. Like for example, yung land, kinontribute niya yun nung 5 years ago na 300,000, ngayon is 500,000 na yung amount niya. So, i-revalue natin yung asset. Dapat naka-record na siya ng 500,000, hindi 300,000. So, tingnan natin. Example, assume that Pura buys interest from Ana by paying 150,000. So, the original partners agree to revalue the land with appraised value as increased since it was acquired 5 years ago. So, kung mapapansin nyo dito, hindi binigay kung magkano yung amount ng land. Diba? So, hindi binigay kung magkano yung revaluation na value ng land or kung magkano yung original na amount ng land. So, paano natin gagawin yan? So, how was the revaluation amount determined? So, paano natin determine kung magkano yung revaluation amount ng land? The current fair value or appraised value should have a given and compared against the cost for land of book value for depreciable asset. Pero since hindi nakalagay dito kung magkano yung magiging or yung magkano yung appraised or yung current value or yung fair market value ng land, ang gagawin natin is use as basis the amount of Pura is willing to pay. So magkano yung yung willing na ibibigay ni Pura? 150,000. So ito yung magiging basis natin kasi hindi binigay kung magkano yung original na amount ng land or kung magkano yung current na amount ng land. So yun yung gagawin natin para makuha yung revaluation ng asset. Gagamitin natin itong 150,000 na willing na ibigay ni Pura. So, para sa 1.5 interest ni Ana. Ayan. So, yun yung basis natin. So, 50% of Anna's equity is 150. Or amount Pura is willing to pay for 50% of Anna's equity is 150,000. 50% sabi natin kasi 1.5, 'di ba? Ang 1.5 is kalahati. So 50% of Anna's equity is ang willing ni bayaran ni Pura is 150,000. Therefore, Anna's capital should be 150,000 divided by 50%. So or 150,000 divided by 1 divided by or 150,000 divided by 1 over 2. Ayan. So 150,000 divided by 50% is 300,000. So ito yung ginamit natin 50% kasi nga 50% yung bibilhin ni Pura kay Ana, na equity ni Ana. Ayan. So na worth 150,000. Ngayon, ang Anna's capital should be 300,000. Ayan, kasi yun yung kabuuan or yung 100% ng amount ng Anna's capital na, or 50% of the Anna's capital na gustong bayaran ni Pura. Ayan, so 150,000 yung willing na ibigay ni Pura divided by 50% is 300,000 dapat yung capital ni Ana. Pero, ang capital lang ni Ana per books is 200,000. Ngayon, ilales natin yan. So, Anna's capital na 300,000, less natin yung 200,000. Magkano yung share ni Ana doon sa revaluation? So, 100,000. Ngayon, paano natin kukunin yung, tawag dito, yung total revaluation asset. So, 100,000 divided by 40% ng equity of Ana is 250,000. Ayan. Ayan. Sorry guys, uminom lang ako. Ayan, so 40% of this 250,000 is, yun yung magiging asset revaluation or yun yung magiging share ni Ana. So, saan natin nakuha tong 250,000? So, yung 150,000 na willing na ibigay or willing na ibigay ni Ana kay, or yung willing na ibigay or payment, willing na bayaran ni Pura out of 200,000 ni Ana or out of 50% of interest of Ana plus yung share ni Ana in the revaluation na 100,000. Doon natin nakuha yung 250,000. Ayan, so magkano yung ilang percentage yung ito yung share ni Ana, 'di ba? So ilang percentage yung 100,000 doon sa 250,000? So 40%. So, 40% of the total revaluation asset mapupunta kay Ana. So, 250 divided by or multiplied by 40% is 100,000. Ayan. So, another way, if Ana's capital should be 300,000, then the total partner's equity should be 300,000 divided by 40%. Ayan, so saan nakuha yung 40%? Ito yung share ni Ana dun sa revaluation. Share ni Ana dun sa revaluation ng land. Times 750,000. Ayan, so saan nakuha tong 750,000? $750,000 is magkano yung nagiging ayan, kung magkano yung magiging transfer of equity after revaluation and after the transfer of interest. Ito yun. So, compare this against the total partner's equity per books of 500,000. The difference will represent the amount of asset revaluation of 250,000. So, di ba sabi natin kanina, ito yung gagamitin natin kung itong first na to, ito yung pwede natin gamitin para makuha yung share of or yung total revaluation asset kung hindi given yung original amount and yung current market value or yung fair value ng asset at the time of dissolution. So, ito yung pwede pa nating gamitin na isa pang method. So, first, partner's equity before revaluation. So, 200,000, magkano yung 40% ng 200,000? Itong asset revaluation is ito yung total ng bawat partner sa total amount na 250,000. So, 200,000 times 40% or magkano yung doon sa 250,000, 40% doon is mapupunta kay Ana. So, 250 multiplied by 40% is 100,000. So, 250 multiplied by 60% is 150,000. So, ibig sabihin, kung 40% ang, dito sa 250,000, kung 40% mapupunta kay Ana, ibig sabihin yung 60% mapupunta kay Zina. Ayan. So, 100,000 no share ni Ana doon sa asset revaluation, kay Zina is 150,000 for a total of 250,000. So, partner's equity after revaluation. So, 200,000 plus yung share ni Ana dun sa asset revaluation na 100,000. Partner's equity after revaluation would be 300,000. So, si Zina naman, 300,000 plus 150,000. Partner's equity after revaluation is 450,000. So, wala pang amount tong kay Pura kasi hindi pa transfer sa kanya yung interest ng mga or yung binilhan niyang interest. So, ngayon, itatransfer na natin yung interest na binili ni Pura. So, 300,000 yung partner's equity ni Ana after revaluation ng asset. Multiplied by 1 over 2 kasi sabi nga kanina, bibilhin ni Pura yung 1.5 interest ng 1.5 interest ni Ana ng 150,000. So, 300,000 times 1 over 2 is 150,000. So, babawasan natin ng 150,000 tong partner's equity ni Ana. So, kaya naging 150,000 lang yung partner's equity ni Ana after admission. So, kay Zina, it remains 450,000 kasi wala siyang transfer o wala siyang binenta. Ngayon, itong 150,000 na interest ni Ana, itatransfer na natin ngayon kay Pura kasi binili ni Pura yan. Kaya ito ang naging 150,000 din yung partner's equity ni Pura after admission. So, magkano yung total ng partner's equity before and after admission? So, 500,000 yung partner's equity before yung admission and revaluation. So, naging 750,000 nun after nung admission and revaluation. So, 750,000 less 500,000, yun yung 250,000 na asset revaluation. Ayan. So, ganun lang siya, guys. Yung case letter D. So, observe the following daw. Sabi dyan, total partner equity change increase because of the asset revaluation. So, kaya mag-i-increase lang yung totals or mag-change lang yung total ng partner's equity kapag may asset revaluation. Pero titingnan nyo dito sa mga past na examples natin, hindi nagbago, di ba? 500,000, tapos 500,000 din dito. Dito, pag may asset revaluation na, doon pa lang magbabago yung partner's equity before and after admission. So, 500,000 naging 750,000 kasi may asset revaluation. Ayan. Amount of payment of Pura, which was the basis of the revaluation, becomes the amount for transfer of interest. So, again, the contribution of new partner is not recorded in the partnership books. So, yung 150,000 na binayad ni Pura kay Ana, na 150,000 yung cash, hindi yun mapupunta sa partnership. Mapupunta yun sa kay Ana. Ayan. In exchange doon sa 150,000 na interest na transfer niya kay Pura. Next, the asset, ayan. Yun yung mga cases ng admission of a new partner by purchase. Ngayon, tingnan naman natin itong asset revaluation. So, ano ba itong asset revaluation? So, when the current values of the partnership assets are greater or lesser than the recorded values or book value, the partners may agree to revalue the asset. So, meron tayong, di ba, sabi natin kanina, kapag bumaba, merong nagde-depreciate, merong nag-appreciate na asset. So, kapag ganun yung nangyari, pwedeng pag-agrihan ng mga partners na i-revalue yung mga assets. So, asset revaluation is a requirement to update capital accounts of partners before admitting new partners. So, upward or downward adjustment of partnership asset should affect only the current partners. For asset impairment, the current values less cost to dispose of the asset will be lower than their book value. So, the difference is debited to the capital accounts of the partners, thereby decreasing their quality or equity decrease in the asset. So, take a look at the example illustration in your module. Ayan. Ayan. Asset revaluation. So, tingnan natin yung example. So, sabi nga natin, di ba, asset revaluation ulitin natin is kapag may nagbago dun sa amount ng mga asset, ire-revalue or ire-record ulit natin dun sa amount. Like, for example, sa land, binili mo ng 300,000 dati, ngayon, nakarecord sa book ng 300,000. Ang fair market value niya ngayon is 500,000, pero ang nakarecord sa book pa din is 300,000. So, babaluguhin natin yung nakarecord sa book. Magiging 500, ilalagay na natin is 500,000. So, mayroon tayong increase or gain na 200,000. So, yun yung example ng asset revaluation. So, case letter E. Tuloy natin. So, transfer of interest with revaluation of asset, downward adjustment. So, downward adjustment. So, sabi natin kanina, ginawa natin kanina na transfer of interest with revaluation of asset, upward adjustment. Upward adjustment kasi nag-increase yung value ng land. Ngayon, dito naman is downward adjustment kasi nagbago or nag-depreciate yung value ng equipment. So, tatandaan nyo, ang land hindi nagde-depreciate, nag-a-appreciate yan. So, yun yung asset na hindi nagde-depreciate, yung land. Otherwise, yung iba, except sa land, nagde-depreciate lahat ng PPE or yung ibang asset ng business. Ayan. So, case E, transfer of interest with revaluation of asset or the downward adjustment. So, assume that Pura buys 1.5 interest from partners by paying 200,000. So, the original partners agree to revalue the properties which have depreciated value. So, equipment yung tawag dito, i-depreciate ng mga current partners. So, amount Pura is willing to pay for 50% of the total equity is 200,000. So, 200,000 yung willing amount na ibigay ni Pura doon sa kapalit ng 50% interest ng total equity ni Ann at saka ni Zina. So, total equity should be 200,000 divided by 50% is 400,000 yung magiging total equity dapat ng partnership ni Ann at saka ni Zina. So, total equity per books is 500,000. So, yung 200,000, magkano yung total equity ni Ann at saka ni Pura kanina? Tingnan natin. Ito, di ba? 200,000 plus 300,000 is 500,000. Yung total equity niya total equity ng partnership per book. So, magkano yung downward adjustment? So, 400,000 less 500,000 is bumaba ng 100,000. So, downward adjustment. So, i-adjust nila yung equipment ng 400,000. So, 500,000 dati naka-record yung like for example, yung equity nila, dapat 400,000 lang kasi nag-depreciate yung equipment. So, 100,000 yung depreciation ng equipment. Ayan. So, ngayon, titingnan natin. Ana capital. So, 2 divided by 5 times 100,000. So, bakit 2 divided by 5? Tingnan natin, balikan natin yung kanina na illustration. Sabi dyan, ang sabi dito sa first is, respectively, and share profit and loss 2:3. So, 2 plus 3 is 5. So, yun yung magiging denominator natin. So, 2 magiging share ni Ana. 3 magiging share ni Zina. So, 2 plus 3 is 5. So, yun yung denominator natin, yung 5. Ayan. Tingnan nyo. 2 yung share ni Ana kanina, di ba? 2 divided by 5 na 2 plus 3 is 5, di ba? So, 2 divided by 5 times yung 100,000 na downward adjustment. 40,000 yung mababawas sa capital ni Ana. So, kay Zina is 3 divided by 5 is 100, multiplied by 100,000 is 60,000 yung mababawas sa capital ni Zina. So, ang nabawas dun sa equipment is 100,000 or yung depreciation ng equipment is 100,000 in total. So, ngayon, etong Ana at saka ni, bago natin i-transfer, di ba, sabi dyan, yung 1/2 daw ng interest ng mga partners or ni Ana at saka ni Zina is bibilhin ni Pura ng 200,000. Pero bago nila ibigay yung interest ni Pura or yung binili ni Pura, ibabawas muna nila yung downward adjustment sa kanilang kapital. Ayan. Kaya, si Ana, babawasan natin yung original capital account na is 200,000. Ayan. Less yung 40,000 na downward adjustment sa capital ni Ana. Multiplied by 1.5 kasi 1.5 yung bibili ni Pura. So, 80,000. So, kay Zina naman is magkano yung original capital account ni Zina? 300,000 less 60,000 na share ni Zina dun sa downward adjustment. Multiplied by 1.5 per 1/2 is 120,000. So, ang mapupunta kay Pura na capital na is 200,000. So, ang itatransfer ni Ana at saka ni Zina, ang total na itatransfer ni Ana at saka ni Zina kay Pura is 200,000. So, binayaran din ni Pura yun ng 200,000. Ayan. So, ganun lang siya, guys. Next topic. Ayan, revised profit and loss ratio. So, by admitting a new partner, syempre, like for example, doon sa articles of co-partnership, nakalagay doon kung magkano yung hatian ng profit or loss. Like for example, kay Ana at sa kay Zina, ang hatian nila is 2:3, sabi nga natin. So, dumating itong or like for example, 70% at saka 30%. 70% kay Ana, 30% mapupunta kay Zina. Like for example, hatian nila sa profit and loss. Ngayon, i-admit nila si Pura. Siyempre, i-revise nila yung profit and loss ratio nila. Ayan, so tingnan natin kung paano magiging mangyari yan. So, i-revise din nila yung articles of co-partnership nila kasi 70:30 lang doon, wala yung pangalan ni Pura doon. So, ngayon, dadagdag na nila yung pangalan ni Pura. So, yung 70:30 na profit and loss ratio nila, babaguhin na din nila yon kasi madadagdag na si Pura. So, magkano yung magiging revised na profit and loss ratio nila kapag dinagdag nila si Pura. Ayan, tingnan natin yung illustration. Ayan. So, using case E, the revised profit and loss ratio will appear as follows. So, gagamitin natin itong case E. So, assume that Pura buys 1.5 interest from the partners by paying 200,000. The original partners agree to revalue the properties which have depreciated in value. Ayan, so, natin. So, using case E, the revised profit and loss ratio will appear as follows. Ayan, so magkano na yung magiging profit and loss ratio ng partners? Kung dati is 40% kay Ana and kay Zina is 60%, ngayon dahil transfer nila yung tigkakalahati ng interest nila kay Pura, itatransfer din nila yung profit or tigkakalahati ng profit and loss ratio nila kay Pura. Paano yun? Ayan, so 40% times 1 divided by 2 is 20%. Ayan, so 20% yung ibabawas natin kay Ana. Out of this 40%, ibabawas natin yung 20% kay Ana, tatransfer natin kay Pura. So 60% times 1 divided by 2 is 30%. So 30% yung babawasan natin kay Zina, 30% idadagdag natin kay Pura. So, 20% plus 30% is 50% yung mapupunta ngayon kay Pura. So, magkano na lang yung revised profit and loss ratio nila after admission of Pura? 40% less 20% is 20% na lang yung kay Ana. So, 60% less 30% is 30% na lang din yung kay Zina. So, transfer nila yung tig 20 and 30% nila kay Pura. So, that would be a total of 50% na yung kay Pura. Ayan. So, ganun guys. Ang revised profit and loss ratio. So, admission of new partners by investment. So, in admitting, admission of new partners by investment. So, in admitting new partner by investment, the following rules should be observed. So, kanina, di ba, by purchase. Ngayon, by investment. So, mag-i-invest si new partner. Kung kanina, bililin yung new partner yung mga interest ng mga current partners, ngayon naman is nag-invest si new partner. So, ito yung mga rules na kailangan i-observe kapag investment naman yung kay new partner. So, the new partner is contributing to the partnership. Hence, the transaction is between the new partner and the partnership. So, hindi na ito personal ni partner. So, kung ano man yung babayaran ni new partner, hindi na mapupunta sa personal ni partner. Or yung isang partner, yung mga current partner. Mapupunta na to kay partnership. So, the time the assets of the partnership will increase because of the asset invested by the partner with corresponding increase in the partner's equity. So, case letter A, new partner's investment is equal to his capital credit. So, tingnan natin yung illustration. Ayan. So, admission of new partner by investment. So, ito yung case letter A. So, to illustrate, assume that at the dissolution date, the capital accounts of Fred and Susie are 500,000 each. So, meron silang tigpa 500,000 na capital accounts noong dissolution date. And they share profit and losses equally. So, 50-50 yung sharing nila ng profit and loss. So, case letter A, new partner's investment is equal to his capital credit. So, paano yan? So, yan natin yung example. Bob is admitted to a 1/3 interest for a cash contribution of 500,000 in an agreed capitalization of 1,500,000. So, kay partners, Fred, Susie, and Bob. So, partners equity before admission, merong 500,000 si Fred. So, partners equity before admission is merong 500,000 si Susie. So, Bob's contribution, sa magkano yung kukontribute ni Bob? Yung 500,000. So, partner's equity after admission, magkano na lang? 500,000 yung kay Fred, 500,000 yung kay Susie, and meron na ding 500,000 si Bob kasi nag-contribute siya ng 500,000. So, 1/3 of 1,500,000. Ayan. Oops. Ayan. So, 1/3 of interest of the partnership, napunta yun kay Bob. Yun yung binayaran ni Bob kasi yun din yung amount ng 1/3 of interest ng partnership. Ayan. So, napunta sa partnership yung binayad niyang 500,000. Hindi napunta sa kahit anong partner kasi wala namang transfer sa kanya yung kahit sinong partner, di ba? Ayan. So, note, assets increased by 500,000 as a result of the cash contribution and is recorded by the partnership. So, dati, 500,000 plus 500,000, partner's equity before admission is 1 million lang. So, nag-invest si Bob ng 500,000. So, naging 1,500,000 na yung partners or the partnership equity after admission. So, walang napunta or nagbago kasi sabi nga natin, yung cash na binayad ni Bob, napunta yun sa partnership. Hindi ka sa kahit sinong partner kasi wala naman, yung si Fred sa si Susie, wala naman silang transfer na interest kay Bob. Ayan. So, case letter B. Case letter B, the new partner's investment is equal to his capital credit. So, assets of the partnership should be revalued. So, kanina, kung magkano yung transfer o yung magkano yung 1/3 ng 1,500,000, yun din yung binayaran ni Bob. Diba? Or yun din yung ininvest ni Bob na amount. Ayan. So, ngayon, Dito naman sa case letter B, the partner's investment is equal to his capital credit. So, asset of the partnership should be revalued. So, the partner's investment, nag-invest si Bob or nag-invest si Bob equal to his capital credit. Tapos, nirevalue yung asset ng partnership. So, paano yung gagawin dyan? Bob admitted 1/3 interest for cash contribution of 600,000. So, yung 1/3 na interest for a cash of 600,000. So, Fred and Susie agreed to revalue the land of 200,000. Ayan. So, tingnan natin kung paano yung computation dyan. So, si partner Fred, meron siyang original partner's equity na 500,000 kanina. Ganun din yung kay Susie. So, asset revaluation na 100,000. So, sabi nga natin, yung profit or loss na pinag-agrihan ni Fred sa ni Susie is equally yung division nila. So, yung revaluation amount ng land is 200,000. Ibig sabihin, pinaghatian yan ni Fred sa ni Susie ng equally. So, 50-50. 100,000 napunta kay Fred, 100,000 napunta kay Bob, kay Susie, I mean. So, nag-contribute si Bob ng 600,000. Nag-contribute si Bob ng 600,000. So, magkano yung partner's equity after ng admission kay Bob? So, 500,000 yung original partner's equity or yung original equity ni Fred plus yung 100,000 na share niya ng revaluation. So, magiging 600,000 na lang yung partner's equity yung equity ni Fred after admission of Bob. So, si Susie naman is 500,000 plus 100,000 is 600,000 din yung kay Susie. So, magkano yung i-contribute ni Bob para sa 1/3 interest dun sa total na equity ng partnership? 600,000 yung kinontribute niya. So, 600,000 plus 600,000 plus 600,000 is 1,800,000. Ayan. So, yung 1/3 na interest ng partnership or yung partnership equity is mapupunta yun or binayaran ni Bob yun ng 600,000 din. So, ang 1/3 interest ng 1,800,000 is 600,000. So, yun din yung binayaran ni Bob. So, yung cash ng 600,000 na binayad ni Bob, mapupunta yun sa partnership. Ayan. So, titingnan nyo, nagbago yung amount ng partner's equity before and after the revaluation and admission of Bob. Ayan. So, ganun. Case letter C, capital credit for the new partner is lesser than his actual investment. So, the difference is given as a bonus capital to the current partners. Natin. So, yung capital na transfer, like for example, capital credit na nabili or yung capital credit na na-transfer kay new partner is mas mababa dun sa ininvest niya. Or like for example, yun natin, Bob contributed 800,000 for a 1/3 interest in an agreed total partner's equity of 1,800,000. So, the difference will be recognized as bonus to Fred and Susie. Ayan. So, paano yung computation? Si Fred, Susie, meron silang equity before admission kay Bob na 500,000. Ngayon, nag-contribute si Bob ng 800,000 or nag-invest si Bob ng 800,000. Ayan. So, bakit meron silang bonus bakit merong bonus si Susie at si Fred? Kasi ang pinag-agrihan nila na total partners equity is 1,800,000. Yung 1/3 ng 1,800,000, yun yung tawag dito, yun yung mapupunta na interest kay Bob. pero ang binayaran niya is 800,000. So, ang dapat na mapunta na, ang napunta na interest kay Bob is 600,000 kasi 1/3 of 1,800,000 is 600,000. Diba? 600,000 lang dapat. Pero ang binayaran, ang kinontribute or ang ininvest ni Bob is 800,000. So, 800,000 less yung 200,000. Diba? 800,000 less mo yung 600,000 na dapat, eto lang dapat yung kukontribute ni Bob, di ba? Na amount. Pero ang kinontribute niya is 800,000. So, may difference na 200,000. Mas mataas yung binigay niyang cash kaysa dun sa interest na transfer sa kanya. So, etong 200,000, paghahatian niya ni Fred ng Susie as a bonus. Ayan. So, yung 200,000 na to, pupunta natin kay Fred yung 100,000, pupunta natin kay Susie yung 100,000 as their bonus. Kaya ang magiging partner's equity after admission is 500,000 kay Fred plus 100,000 na bonus, 600,000. So, 500,000 kay Susie plus yung 100,000 na bonus is 600,000. So, yung contribution ni Bob na 800,000, iles natin yung 200,000, 600,000. So, 1/3 of 1,800,000 is 600,000. Ayan. So, ganun lang siya. So, case letter D. Capital credit for the new partner is higher than his actual investment with the difference given as a bonus by the original partners. So, mas mataas naman yung interest na transfer kay new partner kesa doon sa binayaran niya or ininvest niya na cash. Ayan, tingnan natin. So, case letter D. Capital credit for new partner is higher than his actual investment with the difference is given as a bonus to original partners. Ayan. Bob invested 200,000 for a 1/3 of interest and an agreed partner's capital of 1,200,000. So, the difference will be recognized as bonus to Bob. So, merong 1 million yung capital contribution before admission, di ba? Tapos yung ang total partner's equity, so napag-agreehan nila na mag-contribute or mag-invest si Bob ng 1/3 ng 1,200,000. Ayan. So, 1,200,000. 1/3 ng 1,200,000 dapat. However, ang kinontribute lang ni Bob, ang ininvest lang ni Bob is 200,000. Ngayon, kulang ng 200,000. Magkano ba yung 1/3 ng 1,200,000? 400,000, di ba? Ano natin? Ayan. 400,000 dapat yung ko-contribute or i-invest ni Bob. However, 200,000 lang yung na-invest niya. So, ngayon, kulang ng 200,000 si Bob. Ibabawas natin yun doon sa capital or yung equity contribution or yung equity ng ni Fred saka ni Susie. So, babawasan natin sila ng tigo 100. Sabi nga natin kanina, they share profit or loss equally. So, babawasan natin sila ng tigo 100. Tapos, idadagdag natin yun kay Bob para mag-arrive tayo dun sa 400,000 na napag-agrihan na i-contribute niya dapat. So, itong 200,000, parang ititreat natin yan as bonus from Fred and Susie, bibigay nila kay Bob para ma-achieve yung 1/3 ng 1,200,000 na mapupunta kay Bob. Ayan. So, ayan. So, hanggang doon lang yung discussion natin for now, guys. So, tingnan natin yung activity nyo. So, activity 1, case problem. So, Bench and Rodel are partners in a fishing business and share profits in the ratio of 40% and 60% respectively. So, their capital balances as of December 31, 2018 were 120,000 and 180,000 respectively. Tim was admitted as a new partner upon payment of 100,000 for 50% interest from Rodel on July 1, 2019. So, the record showed that net income for the first half of 2019 was 250,000 and that each partner made regular drawings of 3,000. So, before admitting Tim, the partner further agreed to make an upward adjustment for the land which was acquired at a cost of 200,000 but appraised at 500,000. So, requirement letter A. make 3 entries to update the drawing accounts of the partners for the profit earned for the 6 months of 2019, adjust the capital accounts of the partners for the revaluation of the land, and close the drawing accounts to the capital accounts. So sabi dyan, meron nagre-regular drawings ng 3,300 monthly yung sila Bench and Rodel. So ibig sabihin, yung dissolution date nila or bago nila i-admit i-admit dapat nila si Rodel or si Tim, di ba? So yung 6 months nagwi-withdraw or may regular withdrawal ng cash sila Bench and Rodel ng 3,000 ng cash. So magkano yung withdrawal ni amount ng withdrawal or yung total amount ng withdrawal nila Bench and Rodel ng 6 months. So, i-compute nila yun. So, per month nila is 300,000. Multiplied by 6 months is, meron silang magkano? Na 3,000 yung monthly nila. So, 6 months yung, i-compute natin total ng withdrawals nila. So, 3,000 times 6 months. Ayan yung withdrawal, yung total amount ng withdrawals nila. So, sabi dyan, before admitting Tim, the partner further agreed to make an upward adjustment for the land which was acquired at cost of 200,000 but appraised of 500,000. So, i-revalue din ninyo yung asset. So, magkano yung appraised value is 500,000. So, tumaas siya. Kaya mayroon siyang revaluation na 300,000. Ayan. So, di-distribute nyo yun kay Bench and Rodel bago nyo ibigay kay Tim yung interest na binili niya. Ayan. So, i-close nyo din yung drawing accounts dun sa capital accounts ni Bench and Rodel before admitting Tim to the partnership. Ayan. So, based on the letter B, based on the updated capital account of the current partner's record, the admission of Mario and prepare the new partner's equity. Ito dapat si Tim to. Record the admission of Tim. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Record the admission of Tim and prepare the new partner's equity. Ayan. After nyo i-update yung capital, di ba, na mayroon siyang binili na 100,000, si Tim na 100,000 for 50% interest, nagbayad siya ng 100,000 for 50% interest of Rodel. Ayan, ibig sabihin, kalahati ng interest ni Rodel, binili ni Tim ng worth 100,000. So, update the capital account and then record the admission of Tim or prepare the new partner's equity. Ayan. Assuming, letter C, assuming no agreement was made, give the revised profit and loss ratio of the partners. So, meron si Bench and Rodel ng 40% saka 60%. So, assuming no agreement was made, give the revised profit and loss ratio of the partners. Ayan. So, di ba, inadmit nila si Tim. So, ibig sabihin, na-revise yung capital contribution ng mga partners, i-revise nyo din tong profit and loss ratio nila. So, ganun lang guys ang gagawin.